want to be clear. I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex and some things that otherwise maybe can.
Okay, so now it's confirmed he is the lyingest sack of ever. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blastphamoushd. Oh, how the high and mighty have fallen. Oh my God. All right, so I just heard about this Derrick Jaxn thing. If you're a guy like me, then you hate Derrick Jaxn. He makes it hard on us dudes. Oh man, we're supposed to be faithful, blah, blah, the whole time. When females are having hot girl summer in Miami and shit. So, with that being said, we are here to react to the video of Derrick Jaxn admitting he's cheating. There's nothing wrong with him cheating, but when you've been leading the march, oh man, yeah, don't cheat, be faithful, blah. It's just really hilarious to see this douchebag getting what he deserves, which is him being exposed for being the same type of shitty nigga that he's convinced America that he isn't.
Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, another alley-oop for DJ Envy. Now let's talk about, this was trending yesterday and everybody was talking about this guy, Derrick Jaxn. Now, I guess he is a relationship expert and he's a, quote, relationship guru. And here he is. This is just one of the things that he talks about men being cheaters. You know, women love this talk coming from a man.
I have no sympathy for a man who finds it to be difficult to be faithful after being in a promiscuous lifestyle, and neither should you. Nobody told you to be promiscuous before the relationship, and nobody made you be monogamous with just her. You don't want her? Let another man have her. Simple. And more times, I would say 9 times out of 10, when the dude gets caught cheating, that wasn't his very, very first time cheating. That was his only time getting caught.
Ooh, well, a hit dog will holler. And it was exposed that he actually was cheating on his own wife. He's been married for 4 years. And YouTuber Tasha K actually interviewed a woman that he slept with named Candace de Medeiros. And I guess there's other women who are also coming forward. Well, here is Derrick Jaxn, who says that affair wasn't what you think. Listen.
Look, it's different. God!
That point, I had a beef with God. I gave my life to Christ, and my whole life fell apart.
Bro, that's not, you can't be selectively religious. You can be selectively religious? Is that really a thing? Like, yeah, I praise the Lord when it satiates me, but when it doesn't, man, I go right to the devil. Like, man, there is this whorehouse on 5th and Central. Boy, man, oh my God, it's not even a lot of money. Just get in there and do what you gotta do. Like, I can, really? So basically, just don't believe anyone like that. Motherfuckers will literally just say anything. Oh.
My marriage fell apart. At this point, I'm not seeing my kids. And I really honestly just went to a place of effort. That was in May. June, she basically lets me know there's no plan for her to be around on my birthday. Now I'm in screw it mode, F it mode. I'm hitting up old chicks. I really don't care at this point. One of those people was a girl named Candace. Now,
so because this is something I've done. This would all be fine if you weren't leading the march for men not being this type of person. That you gotta practice what you preach, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so now you see what we're saying, Derrick Jaxn. It's at that point that you realize, you know what? It's crazy. You can be faithful to a woman and she could still be uncooperative. And then she starts using my need for sex against me. But then it's cool. The whole time we bad people until the needs happen. It's always different when you're being satiated, Derrick Jaxn. Don't none of that come to mind when the stuffing needs to happen. When you got that need that is only satiated by stuffing an attractive individual of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Is it bad that I have to flinch before I say shit like that now? I got you. LGBT, oh really? So you wouldn't smash a dude? Discrimination. Wow, a black guy discriminating against a group of people just because of what they is. I've seen videos like this. where a lady dude, was doing a video talking about how it's discrimination if heterosexual dudes don't smash dudes who are now women. Really? Ned?
Now here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex.
Man, you are a liar, and you've always been a liar.
What? I've never heard
So he
somebody
had a sexual relationship without having sex.
You sound like a goofy bitch. You sound like one of them goofy bitches you be defending so hard, Derrick Jaxn. Doesn't that sound like something a female would say? I don't know. We were just hanging out and it kind of just happened. I didn't want to have the sex, but you know, when it happened, I just didn't stop the sex, man. God, get inside it. Ha!
Does anybody understand that? Can you interpret that?
No. I've never heard someone say I gave my life to Christ and my life fell apart. That's a new one. But I mean, you can have emotional. You can cheat emotionally. Right. You don't have to necessarily have sex, but you can
sometimes you just gotta say I was wrong. I messed up.
Yeah, I was confused with the brother. First of all, I was confused with what makes him a specialist. Right. He's been married 4 years. And he portrays as perfect and perfection. And anybody who's been married or been in a relationship, you know that there is nothing perfect about a relationship, about a marriage. There's nothing perfect. There is. Like, even with my podcast with me and my wife, we talk about everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. I talked about my infidelity. I talked about everything because that's what makes the relationship stronger. And that's what helps people out. But portraying that something is perfect, people look for this perfection, and there is no perfection. I talk about me being insecure. I talk about me being controlling early on in our relationship, but all that has helped and built to what we have today. And we talk about everything. We still get into arguments. We still have problems, but we have great times, but we talk about it, and that's what relationships and marriage is about, working through it.
Well, Derrick Jaxn also had said that he didn't sleep with that woman or anyone for that matter. He said that did not happen. He did not sleep with her. But then he changed his tune. He actually did a video with his wife, and she was there with him. She was wearing a bonnet. And here's what happened.
The truth is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex and some things that otherwise maybe could.
Okay, so now it's confirmed he is the lyingest sack of shit ever. No, man, it wasn't sex. It was sex, but it wasn't sex. And then later on, okay, so look, I want to be clear, man. It was kind of sex. We all do that. Every dude, listen to this, is like, okay, so you met with this person to have sex, and you did, but you didn't, motherfucker. Like,
considered okay by some, but without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. It's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that.
I know one thing. You have to let your wife get to the part of the Busted Challenge when Erica Banks' song plays before you put her online and embarrass her. Because she looked like the Nelly part was still playing.
Yeah, she didn't. She looked
I
like
was
she didn't
waiting
want
for
to
her to drop down and come up fresh. That never happened.
She didn't look like she wanted to be there, and I would hope that they would figure out their problems first before they go to the world. Like, figure out home first. Don't just have your wife up there and you're talking and she looks like she doesn't want to be there. Fix the problem first. Y'all get your therapy on. Y'all get what y'all got to get on, and then you could address the public. This ain't about the public. This ain't about the world. This is, if you really care, like you say, this is about you and your wife and fixing that relationship.
Only thing I would tell everybody out there, I would rather be known in life as an honest sinner than a lying hypocrite. Okay. And also remember that God will never bless who you pretend to be. He will only bless who you are. Also, in the words of MC Breed, ain't no future in fronting. Okay, all of y'all that be fronting and performing on social media because you get rewarded for it, just know one thing about performing, the curtain will eventually fall. So many people wake up every day pretending, trying to be what people want them to be instead of being themselves, and that performing is rewarded nowadays, but eventually that curtain falls and the show is over. And finally, black men don't cheat. Okay, black boys do. Black immature young men. I haven't cheated since October 2016. Drop one of those bombs for me. Okay? And I
haven't been caught either. So I'm just as good as
This year, I promise, I didn't do it last year because of COVID. This year, I am going to get a coin made for all the brothers that I know who have truly rehabilitated their lives and have been sober and clean for a long period of time.
Preach, brother.
How long has it been for you, Envy?
A long ass time. A long ass time.
It's been 5. It'll be October 2006. It'll be 5 years for me in October this year.
I'm way past you.
Yeah, you way past me.
I'm way past you. Long ass
But
time.
once again, I'd rather be known in life as an honest sinner than a lying hypocrite.
All right.
Okay?
All right. All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now I'm putting on my pink.
There you have it, folks. Not everything that glistens ain't poop. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It's your boy Blastphamoushd Dizzle. Expect to skip on this shit. And that was supposed to rhyme. But I ain't a rapper. Twisms. Twisms, nigga.